began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
That it's worked because StreamYard keeps going in and changing things. Tell me if you can hear me now. Do I need to hit reset? I'll hit reset. Oh, it happens almost every time. See? Yep, they changed my friggin' mic again. I checked it before I came on, and then moving myself from down below above, they flipped it out. They see, it's not me muting it, it's StreamYard and my computer arguing over which one's going to be my default mic. It thinks I think it thinks that one's my mic. I don't know. It also thinks that one's my primary camera, and it's not. So, wait, why do I keep pointing up in the sky? Well, let me show you, honey. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. So, there, add that. I have Mighty's stream going on in my ear. He is live streaming the Security Council on the Middle East. It's the United Nations meeting. So everybody is over there watching it and learning things that I just want to be told by people I trust what to pack and where to go. I don't want, I can't. It's all, and they're all playing a game of Risk, and Risk was never that fun to me, in my humble opinion. I'm just saying. But I know that a lot of people understand it, and that's good. I'm just not one of those that do. So we're glad that you can hear me now. And I've been over medicating to keep. No, honey, don't do that. And there's Dom. Wait, I know. Dom. I was going to do a Saturday show, and then I kind of crashed, and I did a lot around the house and never got around to a Saturday show when everybody else was streaming on Saturday. And I tried to pick up my spirits by trying to chat with them. I am so sorry. I didn't know, but here I am. I'm not afraid of anybody that named themselves Iran. Well, look, I don't run, I will walk. Okay, the dog's like, when? Because he's ready to go for one. But my allergies are so up. My eyes have been totally raw now for the last 4 weeks. It's just getting worse. I faked one of my, what we call sleazy air filters. I didn't do 4 and make it a box. I just slammed one in front of the fan, and I think it helped me last night a bit, but it still is. And Don's laughing and saying, "Gotcha." So anyway, here we are. And then Don's like, "I can explain all the I can't even say the word, all the politics to you if you wanna." It's kind of like, this is the way I see it. Countries are men, and penises lay on desk. Sometimes the waitress comes along and strokes one of the men, and the penis may grow for a moment. She'll get tired of that one, and then she'll walk over to the other one, and then he'll grow a little bit. But in reality, they all turn over 60, 70 years old, and they shrink a lot. That's my take on it. And then Don's like, "It'll take less than a minute." Are you wanted to come on stream, Don? Because it's not. I'm not against it. OG's like, "My allergies too. I've been looking like somebody blew sand in my eyes, dude." It feels like, you may not have been here, but I got attacked by the macro powder I was using to make the lovely little epoxy things. Isn't he cute? I painted his eyeballs and everything. But the whole thing is that apparently I got attacked by that, and that began all of this allergy stuff. But I think it just opened up my mucous membranes to all my tree allergens at a time that, wait for it, trees started having sex, and all their sperms started flying around, and now I sound like this, and my eyes are just horrible bad. And Dom's like, "None of the politics changes until lots of people die." Exactly. OG's like, my penis is always trying to get on the poop deck. Oh, well, honey, it happens. Some people will let it. Um, so that's where we are. Okay, so here's the thing. I am human, and I have up days and bad days and around days and over days and whatever days. And then I get in my head, and then they can be like really totally screwed up days. And we all have to have friends to really kind of hold us together. And what happens when you don't have friends around you, right? Well, I'm gonna say I choose not to have people around me. I'm really going to say that. I I I want to get out of the house, but then I have guilt if I get out without the dog. Okay, so it's a thing with me, and I don't know which way to go with it. Okay, um, but yeah, no. Um, Hang on. Oh, geez, like it hits different when you acknowledge pollen is just tree spooge. Yeah, it really it hits totally differently, but that's really all it is. It's just the jizz from a male tree hoping to land onto a female tree. Yeah, trees get to leave their sex all over everything. I have a table outside. It is yellow with tree sperm. It's just crazy, insane yellow with tree sperm. And then my allergies say, okay, but the landscaper cleaned it up. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not your outside housekeeper. Um, I have to go out there and I have to clean up the tree sperm. I don't want to touch the tree sperm because of this, but I'll be fine. But then when it gets to be about 4:30 ish around here, I'm gonna sound worse. So, but if it starts to rain before that, which it may, um, in about an hour, it kind of gets moist, and then that's when moist, that word nobody likes. Yeah. Well, it'll start to get moist, and then it'll really start activating. So we'll know about the rain thing about the way that I'm going to be sounding. Um, so yeah, again, Dawn says, yeah, trees get to leave their sex all over the place. When I try that, the cops get called. Just saying. I know something doesn't seem fair, right? I'm just saying. OG's like, I don't have anybody to talk to. I called the National Crisis Line this morning. Well, see, and that's the thing. That's where we are. So DM me, honey, and not that I am the best listener because squirrel, but I'll try. I'm not going to be as good as them, but I get it. That's the whole thing. I mean, Digger's not going to be able to make it because she's farming today. She's hoping to be able to grow a crop and not kill a crop this year. Bless her heart. But there goes the sun. See, it was all bright. Now it's not. But it's I'm sorry. Digger tells me, well, you're not alone, but it's just that we don't all want to be on stream all the time. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. But I have learned in my life that I have a conversation that I don't record, and this is where I relate to Jeremy Hills, by the way. If I have a conversation that I don't record, then somebody else is going to say I said something that I never said. Now, if they use my words and I know for a fact because of the recording, wait a minute, yes, those are the words I used. However, that was not the intentions in which I intended them to be used. That those were not the way I intended them to be used. The intention of them was this. At least then, I don't feel like I've lost my mind. But when you are a little girl from the time that you were 5 to the time that you were 35, being told that you've said shit you never said, you never even thought, but you get told and then beat the crap out of because somebody else needs you to believe that their story about it is correct. At a certain point, you don't want to trust people anymore. You don't want to trust people anymore. So I have a habit of, would you I'm trying to clean them, not do dog art, but thank you. Sorry, because I can't see. So the whole thing is I've kind of learned that yeah, I am alone. I see things that maybe people don't think that I see, um, and or I correlate things maybe I shouldn't correlate. I think that's more of what it is. But it's because I bring to a lot of relationships different things than everybody else brings. It's a whole lot more street smart from the non-mentally stable side of things. How's that? See? I'm just saying, isn't it so cute? I'm just saying, he's adorably cute. And then Ditto is like, I'm cute too, Mama. Yes, honey, you are cute too. Um, so, oh, geez, sometimes reach out, okay? I don't know if you want to come on stream. We've talked about it. I want you to be strong when you're able to come on. You do have a story to be told. I just need you to be strong to tell it. But when you think you are strong enough to come on, you just DM me and tell me to send you your link, and then we can just have a friendly little conversation that's here for everybody. Um, and then Dom's like, "Yeah, your rain is due to hit there in about 2 days." Oh, hit where you are? Okay, wait. Our rain is due to hit you in 2 days. Well, last night was supposed to have come yesterday, and it was very weak. What was that, last night or the night before? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we didn't get the storm that they said we were going to get. So in San Diego, it missed us. If you've gotten all the rain we've gotten, honey, I hope that it's missing you too, because I feel like we moved to Oregon. OG's like, I'm not putting my shit on anybody else's plate. Well, that happens, and so I get it, and but I'm here. I will try to be here for you if you need me. You just reach out. We've had a conversation. We know shit happens. And then Dom's like, and when it falls on us, it'll fall as yellowish mud. Just yeah, because of all of the tree sperm. I'm just saying, all that tree sperm. Yes, my nose is trying to run. We have a third person joining us today. How's that? Um, and then OG's like, I get hit more. Wait, I got hit more than the Kardashian cooter. Oh, honey, you and me both. Uh, I'm just, I had a mama who'd really rather had I died in one of her false attempts at error than not. So, speaking of the Kardashians, I'm sorry, we're just gonna use that right on in. We're gonna Yes, my nose is like Iran supporter. It is totally like an Iran supporter right now. And then there's AP. Hola, how are you, honey? How are you feeling today? Getting back to the Kardashian situation, OJ passed away this week. Isn't that just interesting as all get out that OJ passed away? I can't help it. I'm a little bit weird on it. I worked through the whole thing. Um, but the interesting thing that I found was that OJ had an opinion on the Murdoch trial. Now, a lot of people might jump and say he was too busy dying, okay, to have an opinion. He was too busy dying to have an opinion. Wait a moment, okay? A few years back, I had a friend who had pancreatic cancer, and we knew that he was going to die. But you know what? He was taking care of business. He was giving instructions. He was sound mind. He was sound everything. He was just a bit weak and couldn't get up and move around. And I had a very good conversation with him, and then he died like an hour and a half later. He didn't even know what was going to happen. So shit happens, Vern. I'm just going to say shit happens. So I come along this story written by David Matthews, okay, apparently the New York Daily News. Uh, and what do? I figure out a way that I could copy it because I couldn't pull it up on stream. So here's what it said. Um, I could try and share the other screen if you would like, but I managed to copy it onto an Adobe. Okay, they wanted me to pay. Anyway, giving notice to New York Daily News and David Matthews, who actually, what a sweetheart, actually posted this on March 2nd. Okay. The Juice is letting loose with his opinion on a high profile case. O.J. Simpson posted a video on Twitter on Thursday to give his 2 cents on South Carolina attorney Alec Murdaugh's. His name is Alex. I don't know why I keep trying to say it like he does. Anytime they want to change their name, it's ridiculous. Alex Murdaugh's murder trial shortly before the jury began deliberations. Murdaugh is accused of murdering his wife and their younger son as part of a complicated plot to distract investigators from his alleged financial crimes. Wrong. See, that's not why he did it. The reason he did it was because he didn't want to lose face with either of the two of those. Those two people meant the world to him. One, he was angry at for putting him in a position to be found out. The other one, he never wanted her to see him badly. Well, surprise, before she died, she saw you in the worst light ever. So it was not because of the complicated plot to distract investigators that this occurred. It was because he wanted to save face. He actually didn't have the balls to end it himself. That was what he wanted to do, and that's why when he tried to hire his cousin, okay, it's just not their DNA apparently to off each other. So back to where it was. O.J. Simpson says, I got to admit, when he took the stand, a guy who's a habitual liar, I did watch, says Simpson, who is 75, who was accused of killing his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and Ron Goldman. They didn't put Ron's name in here, and it pisses me off, back in 1994. Simpson, who was found not guilty, not innocent, folks, not guilty. Notice that Murdaugh turned on the charm while testifying. Noted. He didn't just notice. He noted it. It sucks when you can't breathe. Okay. I realized watching him testify what he was doing. He was trying to relate to one or two of the jurors that he was just a good old boy, that he was one of them. And I'm not sure he didn't succeed in doing that, said the former NFL star. Lying and stealing money is a little different than murder, said Simpson, who was convicted of armed robbery in 2008. Yeah, it's easier to be convicted of the theft than it is of the murder. Isn't it, OJ? So anyway, he continues, I do think this guy more than likely did it, he continued. But once again, more than likely, to me, is tantamount to reasonable doubt. Oh, so anyway, he should have also gotten not guilty, is what Simpson is saying. Not guilty is not innocent, is what Simpson is saying. See where this is going? So ultimately, Simpson said he wouldn't be surprised if Murdaugh was found not guilty. See, I should have read this all, and I didn't. I just went, yep, I want to read it. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if this guy beats the case, says Simpson. Simpson was acquitted of double murder in the slaying of his ex-wife and her friend, Ron Goldman, despite also testifying in his own defense. He did? I don't remember. Simpson wondered why people were seeking out his opinion on the high-profile trial. A whole lot of people are asking me what I think of Alex Murdaugh's trial, he said on Twitter. I don't know why they think I'm an expert on it. Probably because, you did the same thing, not for the same reason, but you did the same thing. Maybe that's it. Anyway, Even if Murdoch is acquitted, he still faces charges on a likely prison sentence for his financial crimes, some said. He was released on parole in 2017. Remember that? Yeah. Then he took off to Florida. Simpson continues said he's going to go to jail for all the thievery he did, stealing millions of dollars from people. I'm just saying, take care. So remarked in the video. So, folks, tell me, what do you think? Because I'm just saying, I had absolutely zero clue that people were asking him about Dick Wadley's spot. So here we go into reading. There's Digger. She's in chat saying, "Hiya, folks." She's supposed to be digging in the mud. She could stay behind her thing if she's going to be typing, but she's supposed to be having her fingers in the mud. But she says, well, she's going to look horrible, so she didn't want to look horrible, but she could stay behind a thing. I'm just saying. I'm heading out to the yard. I'll try to keep up in chat, but I'm gonna be muddy and I don't want to ruin my tablet. Oh, excuses. Ruin the tablet. Give it a life. No, I'm sorry. Dom is like, AP, hey there. And AP is like, sorry, Kim Kardashian has been stuffed more times than all the turkeys on Thanksgiving. That's it. But Thanksgiving only happens in America. So, if the world did it, then it might be a run for her money. Dom says, Digger, heading out being birthed. Dom, I don't know what that means. But okay. Be well, Dom. OJ's like, OJ died of cancer, his own horoscope. Ha! Well, foretelling as it was, right? There's a lot of things foretold with him. AP's like, Dawn, good evening. Is it evening for you guys? I have such a hard time with that. And then Digger's like, AP, hello, buddy. Good to see you. AP's like, Digger, how goes it? And Dom's like, AP, Digger thinks her yard dirt is more important than we are. Oh. And then Digger's like, shitty. OJ, not G. I'm sorry, OG. OJ required everyone that saw him those last days to sign an NDA before they could see the juice. I wonder why. Exactly. But I don't. Okay, they say it was OJ that required it. But if he was not all with it, then wouldn't it have been his attorneys that realized he was in there bumbling out the truth and wanted to clear his books before he had to go meet his maker? He's going to go home. He's going to meet his maker anyway. It's unfortunate. That's my humble opinion. We have an awesome dad. He doesn't, like any father, they don't turn from their children. That would be a horrible dad to have and not a God that I have. So my belief is that he did what he was supposed to do. He had a choice to do it or not do it. He came down here and he did it. And now he's got to go back and explain why he did it and get a whole new lesson up there about why. Just because you're not at home when you do something doesn't mean when you get home, your parents don't know about it and you don't get disciplined. So will there be a discipline? I think so. But, it sounds like he was trying really hard to clear his conscience before. I can't say the word because, first of all, I can hardly ever say it. But now my allergies are coming on. And then Dom, AP, I will be listening, though, so careful what you type. And Dom's like, tappity, tap, 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 tap. And then Digger's like, in my humble opinion, he didn't do the killing, but he was watching from the bushes. He liked to watch, aka Pete. I still think he did it, and I wouldn't doubt if his son was part of it. The I think they all know he did it. I think they all know he did it. He knows he did it. That's why he was surprised that he got off. But he was going to off himself in a man uh, that had faith in the system, and where he stood would not have been in that Bronco threatening to kill himself. There was a lot. There was a lot that was a mental thing that was a lot. So we'll never know unless he wrote a book to make the kids some money. Since I did it, instead of the if I did it. You know, it wasn't a capital IF, it was a little IF. I know the Goldman family changed it, but the whole point of the matter is, please. Um, AP's like, Dom, Digger does what she wants. Can't stop her. There was like pollen or something flying right in front of my face. I had to blow it off. Did anybody catch that? Dom's like, Digger, I have always said OJ did not swing the blade, but he knew who did and covered it up. I still think he did the blade. I still do. AP says, in which the state also didn't prove OJ did it. Exactly. They didn't prove that he did it. I also had to say in Murdoch's thing, I don't think they proved he did that either. I don't think they proved it. They were focused wrong, and which is horribly, horribly sad, because I don't think that they proved it. So he really should have gotten not guilty out of that. They went to trial unprepared. The state did. They should have brought all of the financial. Oops. Stop it. They should have brought all the financial things with him first and then moved from there. Just say. Okay, I turned this on. I don't know. Digger says, new movie for movie night. Digger digs a hole. I almost want to play the phrasing button because that's scary, but I don't know. And then Digger's like, I kind of figured the most plausible was OJ's older son, but there's no real evidence because the cops and crime scene peeps fucked it all off. Oh, did they ever? They totally did. They totally did. Would you go outside and dig a hole? You can't come back on and be on voice if you don't go outside and dig a hole and try and plant some seeds. AP's like, so Digger is digging with a hard R. Got it. Got it? Yep. And then OG's like, I take tablets, capsules too, but billionaires get the capsules crushed. Oh, really? But see, yeah, no, I don't like crushed shit. No, I want it. I give it to me. I'm not gonna. It's gonna be a phrasing moment. Digger's like dabbing once more, then I'm making like a baby and heading out. No, okay. And Dom's like, yabba dabba will do. And AP is like, whether he did it or not, the state didn't prove he did. Exactly. But again, with Murdoch, the state didn't prove that either. So it is unfortunate. The justice on the Murdoch thing didn't occur. But he got a guilty. But since I did it, I get it. He was in prison. And then Dom's like, with Murdoch, if they would have dug for more financial evidence, it would have exposed more than half the lawyers and politicians in the county. They could not allow that to happen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody was involved in that. Notice who his attorney was. Everybody was involved in that. And then Dom's like, was the best option. Yeah, railroading him was the best option. Oh, geez, like, that's a shitty submarine reference. I can't help it, but I was behind in chat, so I'm hoping I only helped catch it up and make sense out of it. Now, here's what I'm going to do because I was going to do it, but I haven't heard from Digger about today. We have to make a decision whether it's going to be like an Sunday thing or not. I know that she is currently streaming with Froggy and then with Mighty, and I don't know. I think she's streaming with one or two other people. Um, I get confused. It's my error because it is, but I want to be able to try and make a commitment with you guys or not, and be able to Twitter if I'm going to take the day off. I had thought about if she was going to be with us today, that I was going to go ahead, go out, take you guys out and about while I took the dog out and about, and that she and I could have just done whatever we were doing while I was out and about with the dog. But can't do that so easily because I can't see the little phone. Um, if one of us aren't at StreamYard prepared for whatever the heck could happen. So I was going to go ahead and make some candles today. I couldn't find all of I had like hundreds, I mean, like probably $900 worth of molds from when I was doing candle making before. And I don't know where I know I gave a whole bunch of them away. Don't get me wrong, but I thought I had been rebuying some of them. Well, apparently I'm wrong. So what I want to do is still be able to do what I was going to do, but instead of doing it over there at the same thing, to do it here at the desk. Oh, what a concept, right? Well, how do you do that? I don't know. What you know what? I have this cute little induction thing. So I'll use that. Oh, but wait a moment. It won't heat up because this is the wrong material. But you know what's not the wrong material? This. So, does things change? Yeah. I don't have a bucket that I can fill with water to put over here to heat up. So I'm going to use my my lovely little thing over here, and I am going to. This is still going to be an experiment, okay? Because I'm good at experiments. Am I not? I think I'm good at experiments and trying to turn them into some shit. So here we go. I am going to dust that out. I swear the pollen got in there while we were talking about pollen. Jiminy Jesus Capoopoos. Because even he Capoopoos. Okay. Um, anyway, um, Archie's like, OJ innocent? That's Pulp Fiction. Hey, did you guys hear that one of the things, okay, after the car chase, okay, and he went inside, remember? He went inside the house. They were in there talking to him for a while before they arrested him. Well, he wanted to go to the restroom. He wanted a glass of OJ. Can't make this shit up. He wanted a glass of OJ. Uh, I'll be back. He wanted a glass of OJ. Apparently, he knew he was going to prison and he wasn't ever going to get real OJ again before or ever again. So he wanted some OJ before. See, my brain, it knew what words it wanted. It just didn't know how to form them into sentences. It does that. So, yeah, how funny is that? That OJ liked his OJ, and he really did. His mom had been saying that for years. Bless her heart. She didn't know that she anyway. Mama's ain't to blame all the time. And then OJ's like, speaking of OJ, Simply Orange is being sued in New York, and the ex-president, Simple Orange. Okay, speaking of OJ, Simply Orange is being sued in New York, and the ex-president, Simple Orange. No way, they're both being sued. I know that the Simple Orange is, but I didn't know Simply Orange is. Why is Simply Orange being sued? And Jude's like, "Shitty, I miss you. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I'm sorry. Today we're lucky I am." Don's like, "Jude, how dare? How dare you?" Okay, so we're gonna turn this little on. And I'm going to turn it to 150. You know, hell. I am not going to break up my wax. Oh, and I have a great big block of wax. Um, and I don't want to break that one up either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this one in there and try and keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. Okay. I'm just saying. Look at me trying to be like I was all smart and figured out a way to do shit at my desk. I think I, okay, look, things may not work out, but I have good freaking ideas. I have given other creators really good ideas. Do I get credit for it when it works for them? No. Do they give me credit for them when they try them out? No. Have I given great fucking ideas? Hell yeah. So, you know what? Here I am. Okay. That's already hot. That's how good those are. So, anyway, we're down here now. Remember that? John is like, Jude, I've been checking you other places, but I think they were too busy and you probably did not see. I can tell you, I've been seeing you also, John, in some of those other places. And, by the time that I try and say hi, chat has already moved 6,000 times. And I'm like, you know what? Just forget it. I love him. If he doesn't know that, then I will clarify it when we get to my stream. So, hey, John, I love you. And whatever stream we were in last night, I want to say we were watching Legos. Okay. Um, yeah, it was going insane. Okay. But it's like, hello, Doc. And then OG says, OJ is filled with vitamin C, but I'm filled with invited D. Is that sign? Invited means invited. Oh, you little pithead. See, I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get it. Um, hey, where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So what am I doing? Okay, gonna talk, gotta. My hand's gonna be too fat to fit down here again. It's not gonna be too. I know I need a poker. I don't have a poker. We're gonna poke her. We're gonna poke him. We're gonna poke everybody who's around. Oh, okay. Wait, just a minute. Okay. Okay. So let the stream stand right in there. Just close up the hole a little bit more. I will put the screw in there. Of course, leave it to me to try to get too much with my fingers so then my fingers cannot tighten it. And I don't have my screwdriver. Oh, there we go. Like that. Put the gooey good that's going to act like a washer protector from the wax falling out of the hole. And if you don't do this, you'll know you screwed up. It'll take you a couple of minutes to realize it and then try and ask yourself what the hell you're going to do. Um, but yeah, as I'm thinking about it, I don't really have the plate that I normally have, do I? Um, that should be good. And yeah, I should have a plate, a new piece here. I didn't think to grab one. So again, it's a shitty rock still, meaning I have not friggin' changed. So is everything gonna go perfect? Have you met me? Hell no. But you know what? Do we have fun laughing at me? Hell yeah. We're gonna come back to that here in a minute. 'Cause think about it. The universe is just saying, "Go for it, you old fat," and it's funny how that happens. Okay, but well, what? What? Um, so I have my wick in here, okay, and I have it secured here. What I'm going to be doing, obviously, is pouring it into there. What I do not have is a plate for it to go on. In the event that something doesn't fall or that I spill. You know what? Can y'all give me a half a moment? Because you've met me, right? I'm realizing how idiotic it is for me to not do it. So here's the intermission for a half a moment. I'll be right back. I promise I'm not going anywhere. You're not going to hear a whole song. I promise. I'll be right back.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shine from the top.
Okay. I said you were not going to hear too. I apologize for that. I did that because, again, I really like the song. So, you know what? It's really funny, Dom, that he says D is short for drama. And the reason why is drama depresses me. Drama makes me want to exit out of the situation, whatever it is. Drama has a way of making people feel really, really super low when, and alone. Yes, I did. I got him some ice while I was gone. You doing it for it? Head, pick it up. So drama is absolutely horrible, and well, we all know there's some drama going all over. Well, I've already shown my exit once because I didn't want to participate in the drama, and to be honest, this week I was looking for a whole new out. Okay, but one that to y'all would have been the same kind, but to me would have been a way different out. Okay, because I'm just really kind of tired of it, and it makes me feel like, I'm alone. I'm being attacked. I didn't look. I was working full time supporting a family of 4 when I was 14, so a whole lot of people that got to do school drama. Congratulations. I'm so sorry for you because I didn't do school drama, so I don't get it. Okay. And some of these biatches were like cheerleaders and shit. And they were really awesome at the drama. Okay. Oh yeah. And Girl Scouts too. Girl Scouts and cheerleaders, I think. And hoes. I'm not gonna lie, and hoes. They're really good at the whole drama thing. Me, I'm like, wait, you his wife? Oh, bitch, please. I did not know. In fact, I'm game to fix it. Anybody ever hear the story of what happened when my daughter's boyfriend was found out to be screwing around on her? This is how I am. Flashlight. That's what I am. I am a friggin' flashlight. I don't like the drama. So yeah, D is short for drama. I don't like drama. I don't like drama. So this week, I ended up in it twice. I was invited into another creator's. The creator invited me into his Discord. And I was like, well, that's so kind. So I went into his Discord. A couple of hours later, I was ejected from his Discord. You want to know? Other than just saying, I don't know what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm here, kind of a statement, right? I was like, wow, that was short-lived. And that was kind of a really rude way of treating me. You invited me and then you kicked me out. And again, I'm a flashlight. What did I do? I went straight to him. And I said, look, you invited me. I accepted your invite. Within 2 hours, while I was working, mind you, I wasn't even really, I wasn't even doing anything in anywhere. I wasn't even signed into Discord. Okay. But my phone is, and my phone was beeping. So I kept getting the notices. So at one point I wanted to know, what the hell are they talking about? The people in his thing, some of them were welcoming me, and then something else was going on that sounded rather interesting and intriguing. So I kind of wanted to know, right? Oh, I thought he was talking about something else. Again, I'm listening to Mighty, folks. Okay. He told me to pack my bags and haul ass yet, so I'm not. Okay, see how this is? But so anyway, I was just like, what the hell? And he's like, I didn't do it. He goes, you were more than welcome. He goes, I didn't do it. What the hell's going on with my mods? Why are they bringing their drama into my shit? I have repeatedly told them, but apparently I don't speak English well enough for them to understand what the hell I'm saying. Okay, well, I don't know what the hell's going on, but sounds like, there's problems in Denmark. I that's not at all who I'm implying, but that just gosh, that's the first time I really ever realized we blame shit on Baker's people forever. That's weird. So, but anyway, I told him, you know what, don't worry about it. Do not go after them. Don't do anything. But you know what? I know it's the mean mod squad. And I don't want the drama. I'm done. I don't want the drama. Right? So you don't have to go and say anything to them. Just knowing that it was not you. I'm still having to work around after I've hurt all of the family here. I'm still having to work around who wants me to have the plague and pass away versus who thinks I have COVID and just needs to stay away from me, kind of a thing, right? So I think he and I came to a clue, and then later I was having another conversation with another creator, and yeah, I do talk to creators, folks. And I was having another conversation with another creator, and we figured out that we had misunderstood each other. I had asked him two different questions, one of which was a topic that had been going around, and he was replying to that. So anyway, I had asked him two different questions, one of which he had said, I'll talk to you about it later. And then the other one, he immediately replied to. And the second one was, he sent me the invite to his Discord. And I'm like, I don't think you want me in your Discord, do you? And I got a reply that said, nope. You know that thing you went through a couple of months ago? I'm not putting up with it. Well, that put it all over on me. See where this is going? The D for the drama. Shitty thought she was the drama. Both of which were like, drama llama, da 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 da. So I just automatically assumed it was me. Well, it's apparently not, but that doesn't mean that I didn't feel like taking that final step off the cliff because it was hurtful. Well, I woke up the next morning to a message from the second creator that said, wait, what are you talking about? Because I'm talking about this. I'm like, wait, I was talking about this. He goes, yeah, I think we're having two different conversations. I'm like, I think so too. So I kind of put the two together. And even though it was the horrible sentencing, I think I understood what he was saying on both topics. So drama can happen when you're not looking for it. Drama can happen because two people are miscommunicating. Drama can happen because nobody wants to say, what the frig are you talking about? Excuse me, I'm a what the frig are you talking about person. So if I'm drama, it's because you don't like me questioning what the frig you're talking about. Why the frig you do like this? Why you be like this? Because I don't think, right off the bat, I don't think good and bad. You have to prove to me good and bad. So in the process of all of the drama that's going on in YouTube, hell, I didn't know about it. You know what? I don't want to know about it. You know what I want to know is that I'm okay and that I'm good and that I'm not out here in the YouTube world alone. Well, okay, I'm out here in the YouTube world alone. No, I'm being told I'm not, but that doesn't stop us from feeling like we are. Why? Is it drama? No, it just feels like sometimes we're alone. We just feel like that because maybe somebody's not approaching us the way that we want them to approach us. Does that make sense? Maybe somebody doesn't sit down close enough to us on a bench when they think that they're connecting with us, they just walk up to us on a park bench and sit down and never say hello. Well, to them, that means you're not alone. To me, depending on the state of mind I'm in, that might mean you don't want me to talk to you. So even though you acknowledge the fact that I'm actually a human being, I'm scumbag enough that you don't want to discuss anything with me. See? Two different ways of putting it. It could just be that you just want to sit there and just let me have the peace until I say, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you? I stop. I'm thinking about that cliff over there. You never know how. I like to tell my clients there are 17 different ways for you to take my sentence. 17 different ways. 17 different ways of a whole lot of things. 17 different ways. Let's just say it's only 7. God likes to deal in the Bible with the number 7. So let's just say there's 7 different ways. You just heard like a paragraph or a chapter of something that I was saying. How did each of you take it? Anybody worried that I'm ready to go jump off a bridge right now? Anybody? Hello? Anybody? Knock, knock, knock. Anybody afraid? Or is anybody thinking, well, I don't know, she's just sharing a story, right? Which one? You never know. You don't know if you don't ask. And so when somebody is feeling alone, sometimes OG is feeling alone. I want him to know, look, I'm feeling alone too. Come on, join me. 2 of us being alone is a hell of a lot better than 1 of us being alone. 2 of us being alone is always going to be a hell of a lot better than 1 of us being alone. So pick up the phone, call somebody, reach out. I'm trying my best. I spent my whole life learning that if I reach out to somebody, they're going to abuse me with whatever it is I reach out. So it's completely different. So Dom, yeah, D is for drama. Yeah, it really truly is. Do I like drama? No. Do I like to shine a light on the drama? Oh, hell yeah. So when I hear about the drama, I am free to talk about the drama. Don't like it? Sorry, can't help it. But it's the best way to take the energy and the momentum out of the drama is just by talking about it. That's it, bottom line. Then there are those who are still good at keeping it going. I don't want to keep it going. And I think I've run into a couple other people who recently have learned, oh my God, the drama that you were going through that you didn't want any part of, but you were victimized by, you know what? Yeah, me too. And in fact, when you bailed, I was going to bail. But you came back, and now I don't know what the hell I'm doing because I announced I'm leaving, and I'm not leaving. I'm just saying it happens. See how that works? So OG's like, I'm on fire today like Israel. Yeah, you are. And then Dom's like, don't use a screwdriver. No, why would I want to use a screwdriver? I know it's a Phillips, but it's still a screwdriver. Why would I want to? And then Jude's like, I'll answer every time if I can shorten your name to Dom. I have hands that spasm. And she does, honey. But, Jude, I'm going to say he is pretty good about reading chat, where I'm dyslexic and it's hard for me to read chat. He seems to be really good, and he knows he is Dom. And she goes on to say, I have hands that spasm in between meds. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but even in slow chats, my answers are 3 subjects behind the chat. Well, yeah, because you type slow, and I get it. So do I. And my new phone only makes it worse on me, honey, because then I read it. Everything is right. I hit enter, and the phone says, you didn't mean, that. You meant squat. What the frig is squat doing in the sentence right there? That doesn't make any sense, but the phone decided I didn't want to do that. I wanted to say squat. Thank you very much, a fucking phone. And then I can't go back and edit it, and people think I'm a moron. So, Jude, I get it. And then Dom's like, Jude, you never have to type my name out. D or D1 is enough. Aw, I love you, Dom. And you do not have to respond every time. And Dom says again, I just did not know if you saw you were being greeted. Some of those chats go by so fast, it's hard to keep up. They were going yesterday morning and last night. They were going way too fast. Yes, I was in both the chats. I tried to say hi to Jude. At one point, I saw she was finally able to get a hi out to me, and I tried to get a hi out to her. That's kind of some of the fun, in my opinion. Jude's like, cool. Sometimes I don't write full sentences either. Drives Shinny nuts. Yeah, sometimes she gets 3 topics in one sentence, and I'm like, that's okay, girl. But I know that she's listening, and that's, it doesn't drive me angry nuts. It's just like, I love you too, nuts, that kind of thing. And then Dom's like, Shinny, what is a bladder? A bladder? What is a bladder? I don't know. F, it holds your pee. Yeah, Jude, I'm with you. A bladder holds your pee. I don't know, Dom. I feel like I'm being set up. OG's like, they say a man's orgasm has the same amount of vitamin C as an orange. Yes, the juice is worth the squeeze. I don't know. I can just say it's really good for a sore throat. And then Dom's like, Jude, I thought maybe it was what a mad woman used to get her leg up on you. A pee ladder? A bee ladder? A bitch ladder? To get a leg up on you. It depends on how short or tall. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. And Dom says, Shinny, D is short for drama, was 10 minutes ago. And in response to OG's comment about invited D, I know that. I knew that. I got it. I knew what it was in response to. And I'm sorry that it stuck to my head, but it was like a topic that I needed to approach. Okay? It was a topic that I needed to approach because, see, the same problem that a couple of these other creators are going through are the same exact problems that I go through. So it's not just me. There's 4 of us at this point. 4, well, 5 if you okay, we're gonna say 5. But 4.5 of us, okay, that I absolutely know that's had this problem with this mean mod squad. I'm just gonna say the mod squad used to be a good team, but you can turn anything that's good bad. I know it. And you were like, just shut her up. Jude's like, they make drama because they're not getting any. No, they make drama because they have power and they're mentally ill, and the help that the absence that at least one of them had. I had given credit for it working for her, but then she came back and she was still doing good, and I was so proud. I so loved seeing the growth, and then like our elected officials, the power got to the brain and all hell is breaking loose all over. So I don't get any, and I hope I ain't that much. OG's like, I'm more of a fleshlight. Oh, I got to know what a fleshlight is instead of a flashlight. Jude's like, what? And then Digger's like, who's Discord? Which Sean? Who's Sean? I don't even know where Sean came from. And I would never call anybody out anyway. Who's Sean? Do I know a Sean? I don't think I know a Sean. Wait a minute. I know potentially criminal. Oh, is he going through shit too? Oh, I hope not. Dom's like 99.99999% of people online are clout chasing. High school popularity contest. Billy likes me more. Exactly. And the winners of it are seriously the cheerleaders, the town hoes, that we're doing the football team, all of them, by the way. Those are the winners of all of this. And it's just like the rest of us are going, we got shit to do. We're the doers, not the setbackers on a keyboard and thinking we is somebody while we get 20 minutes worth of sleep. No, that's not how it happens, folks. So do I need that reminder often? Yes. Am I going to do things behind the scenes? No. Is this thing ever going to be finished melting? In case, well, not that you can see, but see, it is melting. Okay. So it's just going to sit there and keep on melting. I have it set to 125, and because I didn't break it up, it's not getting it on various sides to do it faster. Dom, honey, I need you to come to California and to help me get certain things set up, like, breaking up and sawing all of that. Because where I used to trust myself around all of those things, after almost dropping the coffee pot today, I'm not going to trust myself doing any of my tools. I think I'm going to yard sell them all. So anyway, yep. Billy likes me more. And you know what? I just want to be liked. I don't want to be liked more. I just want to be liked. I don't want to. My high school career was me standing at a school bus stop so that I could take it to work and work with adults. I never got to associate with people my own age. Do I present as being, disconnected from a lot of what the hell's going on? Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I am. I'm disconnected from a lot of shit. Why? Because I just realized I wanted to push that really hard right there. Because I never had that experience. That's an experience I never had. That didn't work. But that's an experience I never had is the popularity contest. But somehow or another, apparently I was popular in high school. I don't know what popular is. I think popular is when most of the kids know who you are. But apparently are you invited to all the drunken parties? I have to say, I'm blessed. I was not invited to all the drunken parties. I lived 14 miles away from my high school. So I didn't get to hang out with the kids who lived, like a block and a mile. And when I was 18, I received a phone call at my place of business from one of them. She had 3 DUIs. 3 DUIs. We're already just graduated from high school. Okay, so I was 19 because it was a year after. She already had 3 DUIs. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, yeah, we all partied all the time. You got to go home. And I'm like, you don't get it. I had to go to work. There's a difference. And I worked with her for a while. So I thought her work was just so she had more money to buy more alcohol. I had a family of 4 to support. So, dang, lives are different. So Jude's like, stop reading my mind. She's talking about Dom's. And then Dom's like, Jude, me or Shinny? Still. And OG's like, fuck that guy. Coincidentally, his uncle did. That is not funny, but at the same time, I'm not sure who the guy was, but yeah, it was kind of funny. And then Digger's like, speaking foreign languages happens when you stay Switzerland. Karma Mazov. I'm going to come back to karma. I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to say, no, Switzerland gets bombed too. Digger's like, drama, what the fuck, autocorrect. It didn't it? Remember when I told you that my phone changes the word that into squat? Well, I think your that was drama and your squat was Karma Mavov's. And apparently you now speak a completely different language. So drama happens when you stay Switzerland. Exactly. That's why I don't want to get into the drama. I just need to know, wait, what the fuck are all parties talking about? So I can just say it in my English to everybody and have them go, ooh, now that you said it like that, I sound like shit. Yeah, you do. Congratulations. So, Digger's like, Jude, hi, hun. I can't see you, but hello. She's out getting muddy, and it's getting chilly over here. So, anyway, Dom is like, F is for friends who do stuff together. Some of that stuff starts with an F, like, forensics. Dom is like, U is for you and me. Dom is, or Jude is putting a D. If I can't read my mind, how can you? That's so funny. And then Dom is like, and Wait, FUN. Oh, we're at fun. Is anywhere, anytime, in any place under the deep blue sea. Well, if it's their sperm and their poop, a little bit of our sperm isn't going to hurt anything. And Dom's like, dude, maybe, just maybe, I am projecting my ideas into your brain. My eyeballs hurt so bad. OG's like, I did a sentence once, I guess, because I was bold. See how my phone just made noise and I looked down? That's what was happening when I was invited to that other Discord. Apparently, I'm not in Discords, and so I have notifications on. As I've joined a couple now, and I'm not sure, but I don't think I've turned off their notifications, and I really, really want to. Jude says 7 is the number of completion. Dom's, whew, that is really scary. Again, OG's like, the little drummer boy. The little drama boy. Not even drama. Drama. Yeah. Jude's like, no, not me. We already had our misunderstanding, so the rest should be gravy. See? And that's because I like to go, boom, bingo. Here it is. Here's my stance on what I just took it. And then we resolve it. And it's easier if you just go, boom, bingo. Here it is. You do you, I'll do me, see how that works out, and then there's no problem. But see, if people are like, ooh, I'm going to be all stealthy and shit with it, it gets to be drama. And you know what? Just out the bitch. Out all the bitches. Dom's like, gravy, cream, beef? I'm not even sure where we're going, but the cream sounded good. The gravy on top of the beef sounded pretty good. Dom's like, Shitty, you like to play chat tag, no pants. I got pants on. I did turn off the camera when I stood up, right? Well, you're not helping me decide. Here, have an ice cube. Because I love you. See, I have pants on. I just wiped my hands on them because I wouldn't do that to a bare leg. There, I proved it to you. Today's pants happen to be Captain Hook. I don't think anything else is on them, just Captain Hooks all over the place. OG's like, so you took a break, a Kit Kat. Oh, a quit chat. You can hop on Discord. Took 2 more trazodone. Hopefully I'll be cool soon. Oh, well, honey, we're here. I don't know what trazodone is, but it sounds like it ought to be good. I'm on a roll like Lizzo's shirt. I don't even know how Lizzo wears shirts, okay? My shirts roll up to me. Oh, I'm like, how come we can't even... My shirt has my baby's truck on it right here, okay? This was... Oh, and then Fred is on the backside, but not like you can see the backside. So anyway, yeah, this was my Fred's truck. I can't help it. That was my Fred's truck, okay? And drunk driving is murder. We're just going to say it. Okay. Dom's like, Shinny, I sliced my forearm open today attempting to repair a customer's battery cable clamp when she thought she needed a jump start. Honey, are you okay? Do you take peroxide and super glue with you for those kind of things and then Band-Aids? Do you, huh? Do you? Dom, look. There have been 2 men in my life. Well, my dad not counting, okay? Because, you're growing up, you assume that your dad can reinvent the world should it be needed. But there are 2 men in that have entered into my life. My best friend, Chris, which he really should have been a husband, but why break up a great friendship? Oh, yeah, because without it going anywhere else, he moved back to Ohio, and now I don't get to see him at all. But Chris and yourself are 2 that I would come to for advice on how to repair anything first. Okay, I think you guys have that old time man gene thing, that survivor gene thing, um, and hearing this makes me worry. And I know you don't need a spouse telling you, I need you to carry an emergency kit so that you can do these. But when you say the word sliced your forearm open, I don't picture that just being like, I don't know what I just did with my little, I had a cut on my hand. I just did it this morning and it was bleeding, and now I don't know where the hell it went. And I heal quick, but that's a little too quick, don't y'all think? I can't even find it. This morning I was no, that was yesterday's, and that's already healed. Maybe I am healing fast. My superpower, healing, just like that. I don't know where the hell it went. Okay, well, and then that one there, that wasn't that one there. Oh, I don't know. Excuse me, honey. I don't think your superpower is healing, but I need to know that you're going to take care of yourself. That's where I was going with all of that thought. Choke, choke, gag. Um, if I don't talk anymore, Digger knows how to get a hold of Mighty, and Mighty knows my address. I'm just saying. Digger knows my P.O. box. That has so much vinegar in it. And then, okay, whatever it was that I inhaled, which I think was a bit of epoxy. Completed epoxy, dried, cured already. Got in my throat. And Don's like, I live 33 miles away from high school I graduated from, but only 14 miles from the next closest high school. That, yes, I totally understand that world. Welcome to my world. Let's ship me 15 miles away when there is a high school 1 mile from my back door. Oh, wait, and my mother was a school bus driver that took other kids to that high school who lived further away than I did. You can't make some of this shit up. You cannot make some of this shit up. Are we almost done? No, we got a whole bunch more to go. I feel like cheating, but I can't. Where did I put all my stirrers? They're behind me. Okay. Hi. OG's like, I got kicked out of 5 high schools. I got in more fights than Trump's belt. Oh, hell no. I waited until I was off school campus and at home to get into fights. Seriously, in my neighborhood, a girl was few and far between. And so I had to fight the dudes when I got home. I was a good little ass fighter. I was a scrappy little ass bitch. That's why when it came time to take and tell mom she couldn't keep doing it, I knew how to tell her. I don't think she ever thought, but you know what? I raised my kid that she didn't understand she was supposed to get home before getting in a fight. But I raised my kid. She knew how to fight too. Dom is like, I was supposed to remind you of some topic for Saturday's show, but today is Sunday, so I forgot. Oh, shit, you're right. I remember, but I forgot too. Oh, man, that would have been good. Because 2 of us both forget it. You know it was a good topic. Digger's like, Shinny, send me a link, please. I want to try streaming on my tablet so I can speak. Typing on this shit sucks ass. Honey, you don't need a fucking link. Just sign into StreamYard and then get in and then just put StreamYard in your ear. Okay? You don't remember, you and Queen have powers that are equal to me in this. You and Queen do not need invites. You and Queen are expected roommates. So unless you need me specifically to make it easy on you, I'm going to send you one in Discord just in case for some friggin' reason I'm just going to keep yelling at you, but I'm not going to put you through this today. Okay? Here, just click on that, and that should bring you direct without having to open a browser and do all that other good stuff. This should open the browser for you, and then we should be able to yes, exactly. Kind of like what I was thinking I was going to do if you were going to be here. I was going to take Ditto out and I was going to talk while you did the StreamYard thing. I'm doing the StreamYard thing while you're out and about and doing the whatever thing. It works that way. It really, really does, unless I close StreamYard, which God only knows. So everybody hang in there. We're going to see if we can get Digger into voice with us. Okay. So Jude's like, my granddaughter had a 9-pound baby boy. Congratulations. I named him Kevin. We know she didn't, but Jude's like, whatever they named him, he's Kevin. So Jude knows him at home as Kevin, and she's just decided that's what it is. She knew that soul, and she's decided that soul is Kevin. OG's like, boom, bingo is what I say when I bust. I want to go gamble, OG. I don't, and I want to give the ice to the baby. I know, huh? Yes, every now and then you guys have to remind me because he's such a polite little bug. I know. I needed to put it in my left hand, but I couldn't figure out how to raise my left arm. I feel like I'm falling apart at the seams here. Jude is like, settle down. You'll get pudding some days. I'm 68, and if I feck, I think she means if I fall, I'll break a hip. Yeah? Well, that's why I ain't climbing no D ladder. Okay, so sometimes I have a memory that can come back and be a problem for me. Okay? I just thought that was funny as heck. I'm easy to giggle. I like to giggle. Oh my God, speaking of giggling, Dawn, I don't know if you watched this. I don't know if anybody watched this. Jude, sometimes I know you go over and you watch it. MG Law. It's hard because there's MLS. Pick that up. There's MLS, there's MG, there's now MLS something else. Pick it up. Over. There you go. Anyway, MG Law is doing the thing on What the Hells and the Tonsil Twins. Okay? Excuse me. If you don't watch Megan Fox and that umbrella guy, I'm sorry. You just don't know what you're missing. Okay? But then MG comes along and now he's kind of piggybacking off of whatever they're covering. But everybody has their own touch to it. So when I say the word piggybacking, I'm not insulting him. Okay? I am saying that he is saying, okay, they've got this going and I'm going to do this. And oh my God, what those boys did the other night, I was so mad at them. Okay? I'm just, I don't know why I left that up there. I'm so mad at them. I was laughing so hard. Okay. Shizzy might try to fake a laugh, but the other night he was not able to fake anything. Okay. He laughed so hard. He was in pain. He had to get up and go stretch his body out, hoping that it would take the pulled muscles that he was laughing and wheezing, laughing about away. It hurt him that bad. Okay. But wait for it. Why am I mad? Because they were all, I swear to God, at a certain point, I thought the expert had fallen out of his chair. Okay. I have never heard MG with that much of a personality before. It was awesome. Okay. Honey, it's saying your device is not yet connected. Here you come. There you are. Can you hear us? We can hear you. Well, we don't know if we can hear you. Get your speaker set.
Hello?
I can hear you. We can hear you. Now you have to
Oh my
wait.
goodness.
You have to wait until I'm done with the MG laughing. So anyway, all the boys are laughing so hard. And I'm watching them or I'm listening to them. I'm watching the coin push because this is what I do. And the expert and I have that in common also. So there's a whole lot going on. And laughing, friggin' laughing, friggin' did you just put that up there? Digger, are you working? Because all of a sudden, OG's comment about Megan Fox like a machine gun. Not that Megan Fox, the reporter Megan Fox.
I'm shoveling you guys. I'm not breathing my vape.
Yeah,
I will mute myself unless I need to speak. How's that?
Oh no, you're fine. No, you're doing fine. Don't you even
Oh,
worry.
okay. So OG's okay listening to me breathe heavily?
He might like it. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Hi, Jude.
Wait a minute. Somehow or another, all of MG's things are starred. What just happened?
What do you mean by MG?
Or OG.
Okay.
There's a whole lot. Wait a minute. Now I've lost where I was in chat. But anyway, let me finish. So it's time for me to go to bed. I can't take this. I'm falling asleep. They're laughing so hard. I put them in my ear. I go to bed. Every time I fall asleep, they start laughing so hard that I start laughing in my sleep and wake myself up to laugh with them. I was so mad because they were so funny. I would fall asleep and wake up laughing. Fall asleep and wake up laughing. It was the funniest night.
That's awesome.
It was. I love the fact that they were doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know where we were in chat, but I'm gonna find us. Well, we were at the point of you telling me.
I needed it, and thank you.
Yeah. So, how's it going for you over there? I have to find this for a while.
Oh, it's going. I am digging in the world famous clay that is supposed to be considered dirt here. So all I've got to use is a trench shovel. So you boys and girls can probably imagine it's a little bit harder than it may necessarily have to be. But I've got enough space dug out. I could put down maybe 6 zucchinis. So teeny tiny little section, but I'm getting there.
There you go. You might want to get something better than a trench
gross
shovel.
weeds.
I'm looking; those are not for digging the stuff that you're digging.
No. Well, it's the only thing I have access to, firstly. But it's got jagged teeth on the one side. So with this clay, it's actually kind of helpful. As long as I don't step too far away from the tablet. There we go.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. Hey, so I apologize for my heavy breathing.
Don't worry. One of the things I missed earlier was OG saying you're supposed to get the foreskin cut, not the forearm, Dom. Just saying. And then Dom came in. Wait, I don't know where your message was, but Dom came in saying, Kevin is a solid name and I like your attitude. I was only challenging Shinny to some chat tag, no means I am it.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Now,
I did not know that either.
I'll never catch up to you. Okay, so no pants means tag. You're it?
So does that mean Dom is sitting there pantsless? What happens if his clients call? Does he just go out pantsless?
We already know. He throws on his pants and he goes. We already know that Dom is sitting pantless. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Well, then, he is.
He's like, or Dom says he's fine. I licked the blood off and kept working. Okay, so it wasn't horrible. Because no, I'll do that. I get it. Some people don't like the iron taste, but you know what? It's healthy. OG says, was the slice even close to your veins? And then it's like, wait, no pants? My ears just perked up. She's like, I was just
you're
sitting
awesome.
here minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I heard no pants.
No
And I'm like, what?
pants.
Where? A dog's like, I bleed a lot. No tetanus shots needed for no tetanus shots needed for over 26 years. My blood is tainted. Ditto pop with that one.
I'm such a klutz. Every 10 years on the anniversary, I go, well, not on the anniversary, but, every 10 years when it runs out, I go and get another one.
I was going to do that. And then I went, why? Because if something happens, I'm going to run it anyway. Right?
Yeah,
And they put so much medicine in it now anyway. I'll wait until I'm that hurt. Well, I'm 60-something years old, and you know what hasn't happened? I haven't needed one.
Yeah.
You know what?
I've needed it a few times.
I got lockjaw. It would be
I've
good
had
if I would get lockjaw.
No, I've had blood poisoning on 3 occasions.
Ooh,
so
why?
I've been on IV every 12 hours, where I have to go back to the hospital every 12 hours and get IV and shit. I'm a klutz. Once I wore the most sexiest high heel strappies to the diviest of dive bars in downtown Vancouver, and turns out that a blister decided to pop, and then the floor was so disgusting that I got an infection.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even ask how you succeeded in that.
Oh, yeah. Don't dance in shoes that don't fit. Also, I don't wear heels, so it was a bad idea right from the get-go.
Well, see, and Dawn, going back to that, yes, I used to wear 6-inch heels. Like this right here was the heel, and that would have been a big platform. So yeah, I did it. I played basketball in them. I did
that's just silliness.
I did everything in heels. Okay, I mean, it was amazing that I didn't sleep in them, but that was the waterbed, right? So
yes,
I did absolutely everything in heels. So it was very, very common. And when Dawn said, what a lot of women miss is when they say 6-inch heels is, talking that they were platforms. Oh, honey, you did not want to see me try and romp around in those platforms. But I could do everything in heels. And then after Jolene was born, my foot said no more. And now I will try. I've got to give it away that have 1.5 inches to 2 inches, the big thicker heels. Heels. I can't feel comfortable enough to walk in them. So, my arch has always been gone, but it got worse. So, yes, Jude, you did see Digger.
Hi, Digger, Jude.
Digger, there you go. Don says, Jude, Digger is effing with us in and out, a little.
Oh, am I? Well, I am very far away. I am outside and very far away from the closest router.
No,
so I'm impressed, but I cannot type. So
right. This was earlier when you were in chat, out of chat, in chat.
Oh, okay.
Out of chat. You were fucking.
Yes.
This is what he's saying.
I was. Yes.
Yep, you were totally here.
But now I'm not. Now I'm not.
Exactly. You're totally here, and we got you. So I need a link. Stream is it. So we will work with you on so that when you're ready to do this, because you're doing what I was thinking I was going to do with you today. But today I was going to say, you be in StreamYard, I'll be out on my cell phone, but I'm going to be here also, right?
Yeah.
So, I had thought, this is one way. And then after checking with you, it's like, but, you could be in here on voice too. Just took you a while to realize what I was saying, because we can, as long as one of us are are at our desk and can do the chat, right?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
other one could be moving around just like you are. Today is your move around day. So you go move
Yeah.
around, girlfriend. See, people, we're figuring out how to involve you into what is our real world lives. Because
Yes.
a lot of people that you talk to, Jude, who may not be able to get out and dig her garden, but she wants to, she's your support today. She's going to encourage you. See what I did to you, sis? I made you. So there you go. We're good. And then OJ's like, R. Kelly turned the jail wreck into a streamyard. Yeah, and then Dom's like, MLS bottom law is different than improv. I know, but the M, and then I always get a little bit thrown off. So yeah, I don't know which one I saw you in last night because I was in both, Dom. So I know you were in one. I think you were in the MLS Lego thing. But whichever one it was going crazy weird fast. And June, I watch MG every night. That's where I saw you then. I just don't say anything. People get me like you do. People don't get me like you do. Well, mental illness. It's got to,
Exactly.
It's got to be shared, or we're alone on the tugboat. I don't want to be the only one on the damn tugboat. You get it?
Oh, we got to stick together because we're the only ones that understand each other.
Exactly. And again, OJ's like Megan Fox like a machine gun. No, I think that's the one that she's not like, but I don't know. But isn't that the one that Trump had problems with? I'm just saying, there's one of them, and it's not our Megan Fox. Our Megan Fox is funny as shit. She's kind of like me. It's like, go ahead and say this shit about me, and I'm going to go ahead and
do my thing anyway.
You know? And it's like, you're making fun of me? That's cool. Look at what you did. You just gave me more ammo.
More fodder.
Against it. And so I really like her for that, because it's like, oh my God, my mental illness is out there with other people. This is kind of cool. But
I will share a secret with you folks. Megan Fox had a stream. Her sister was on it, streaming from her sister's office, and she was trying to decide what color to paint her office. So we literally sat on live stream for hours watching Megan's sister paint swatches, and then we waited for the paint. We watched the paint dry. It was awesome. It was so boring, but it was so much fun.
And it's she can turn that into so much fun. That's what's
exactly.
Really cool.
Exactly.
Jude's like, you should ask them about the corn. Oh no, I got the whole corn thing. We can spin on those corn stalks. I got the corn thing, and finally we're getting to Jude coming back and saying hey to you from when we added you in. OG's like, Digger, we can hear your breathing and gut of your vape. Again, this is from when you first came in, honey.
Oh,
she's
right,
not vaping. She is out there working. If she had a camera,
digging.
you would see her digging. Digger is
I've got a camera. I just won't show you.
She's like, nope.
No, you're gonna get a really great shot of boobies, but my man may not want that on, live stream, and I don't either.
All the same, Digger's like, oh, hell no, we are not going to show this thing being worked today. So she is Digger is earning her name today. She's out there digging, and then she might stop to 420. See how this goes?
Hey, can you set an alarm for me for 420?
Alexa, can you remind me when it's 420?
I've still got Bible study.
Then it's 420.
Awesome.
She will remind us.
Okay. Because I totally forgot. Now I'm all gross.
So Dawn is saying, Digger, all that heavy breathing is getting me excited. OG's
Well,
like,
there you go.
it's pretty
Enjoy.
hot. Dom's like, I love it when a woman actually works for a change.
Well,
OG's like,
thank you.
I now know what my lady feels like when I'm breathing in her ear. And
There you
Dom is
go.
like, Digger, every time you dig, add lime.
Oh.
You know, that is good, though. That's good growing advice right there.
Add lime?
Yeah, add lime to it.
Oh, wine.
Lime, Lime.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you said. And then when you repeated yourself, I thought I had misheard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking wine. If I'm going to go out and get a bottle of wine, I'm not pouring it in the dirt.
No, lime is good for the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
And
No, this is really bad.
It stops bugs. But yeah, it'll help the earth get better.
Okay. Yeah, it's really bad. It's mostly clay is really it. So what I'm doing is I'm digging down, and I figure probably I'll dig about 8 inches deep, I guess, roughly. And then I'll take at least 2 to 3 inches off and replace that with new dirt, with good dirt.
Okay.
So hopefully the clay won't be as clayey.
We'll see how this works. I think next year we should just do above ground gardening.
You know what? I normally do, but my my deck is not particularly safe, so I can't put my pots up there. And if I put my pots down below, the animals get them.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
OG's like, he licked the blood off like a rabbi mole. I don't know what that is, but I know who the guy is. But he's no molestor. So he's like, sounds like a heel way to hell. OG's on it. They might be 6-inch heels, but they smell like a foot. No, my feet never stink. I think they might stink now.
Oh, mine did after a long day on my feet. Oh.
Peppermint in your shoes.
Yeah?
Oh, man, the girls played basketball. I'm just going to tell you.
Okay. Yeah, I played basketball too.
Peppermint, they were so surprised when they would wake up their shoes didn't stink. I'd be like, yeah, if y'all would do this, then while you're out there playing, your feet won't stink.
Yeah,
like, yeah. It didn't stink today. And then they wouldn't put peppermint in their shoes. Oh, God, it was a fight. So, and then Jude's like, my headphones, I can't hear you. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll be here.
Oh, man.
Dawn says, Digger, if you do not stop that heavy breathing soon, your chest will get larger. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I need something. I am so out of shape. Oh.
Well, that's why I was going to take the dog out. But that's okay. I'm working on my candles. Ooh, look, the wax is totally melted.
Oh, it's actually finally melted, eh?
Uh-huh.
It was taking a little while.
Look, the way, first of all, it was a big clump, huge clump of wax. Yeah. Plus, the way I have it over here cooking.
Yeah.
It's a unique device that I have going on over here.
Is it a homemade device or like a special candle maker's device?
No, I have, because I'm not at the stove. I'm still at my desk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I have this infusion burner, right? That will only work with what kind of metal is it, Dom? With like iron or something. With real metal. Okay?
Okay.
Well, it doesn't work with everything. Okay? You touch it, it's gonna feel cold. But if you use the right thing, it'll work. So I'm like, well, the pan I thought I had, it would work with, and it aired out. It wasn't the right pan. And I'm like, well, what the hell? So I got my pizza maker out, my cast iron pizza maker,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and put it on, and it worked. Even
Oh,
though
cool.
it's painted with a blue enamel, it worked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh hell yeah, let's go ahead and do this, right?
Yeah. For
And
sure.
I'll just set the thing on instead of putting it in boiling water like I normally do, and it takes forever to heat up that way. I'll just
Yeah.
set this on the pizza pan, and it worked.
Right on. That's awesome.
And
Oh,
I'm
geez.
sitting right here at the desk, so go figure. Okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I've only got the one. I'm so mad. And I may have a ton of other molds in my garage, but I can't get to them because of all the paddle boards and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I have to look. But if not, I'm going to end up needing to buy some more, but I don't want to buy a whole lot more because
Yeah. That's
I'm
good.
really only making for myself anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this one candle.
Yeah.
But because I'm thinking I'm going to have some leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
Oops.
when I made the adorable little dinosaur, the T-Rex that
Oh,
came
yeah.
out working? One of my
Yes.
clients wanted that guy.
Aw.
He looked like a gummy bear to me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He totally did.
I took him to work anyway because I thought he was so adorable. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
very day, somebody came in, and I'm like, yeah, because I look horrible, and I'm still blaming it all on all of that.
Yeah.
Regular allergies. And I'm pointing them to her, and she goes, "Oh, they're so cute." And I went, "Oh, take one. They are gifts for the clients." And she goes, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah." And she reaches up and she takes the T-Rex, and she goes, "You don't mind?" And I was like,
No.
but I couldn't say that because I was like, inside I'm breaking, going, "That's my bestest piece. I love it." But
Well, like I tell my man when he has to wipe the server and start again, every time you redo a thing, it comes out a little better.
well,
So the next one you do will be even cooler.
yeah, I figure it's okay. I mean, I just like the fact that she liked it too. See,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, that's awesome.
there's something made for everyone. Again, there's 17 ways for one sentence, but let's say there's 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is, if there's 7 ways of taking things, then there's 7 different people who like something you don't like.
There you go.
So it's just gonna be. So we're gonna pour that in there in the regular tube candle. I know they're called something else. I can't remember, but we're gonna pour it in there. Thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and any leftovers, we're going to pour it into the silicone mold for the candle or for the T-Rex. Why not?
Yeah.
At some point, I'll get caught up over here into chat. So let's see. OG says, I got a puppy to calm me, but my lady is my emotional support mammal.
Aw.
And we love that puppy. That little guy.
Yes.
She's going to need so much work. She is so tiny.
She's
such
adorable.
A puppy, so adorable. When you got her that night, I was like, oh my God, I fell in love. Just totally adorable. So I was like, last night I was on Valhalla's Lego show with MLS.
Okay.
And a couple of others. Wait a minute. I didn't see you on it. You met in the chat, right? Because I never saw you on the stream, honey. Okay, so I might have missed.
Does Dom do a face reveal? I don't know if I've ever seen a face.
I don't think I've seen one either. I know I've had the voice, but I don't think I've seen the face. But if you were on the voice with them last night, I didn't know that, but I figured that's where I had seen you last night. Jude's like, Fix, I can hear you again. OJ's like, Dinger, let out an in between breaths. Well, she's trying. Dawn says, was with Joe and 3 and Wendy.
Oh, Torin. I like Torin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing a lovely little Chinese castle
Like
while
Lego?
yeah, because it was a Lego stream. Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So he was doing that while being interviewed about the
The braiding.
the braiding that he does, and which is totally ASMR. Totally
Yeah,
ASMR.
I know. I do like listening to that.
Yeah, and
Just the clunk clunk.
he just seems like such a sweetheart. And then he's like, he feels so bad, that he'll like stop and pause and look at chat and then go back to things. And I'm like, that's what we do. Don't feel
Yeah.
bad. Don't
Yeah.
feel bad. And then OG says she won't show the digger figure. Nope, she sure won't. What Bible do you study? I love the interlinear. OG wants to know which Bible. He loves the interlinear.
The interlinear.
I have no idea.
Well, I don't know if I've heard of that one.
I have no idea. Don says, when you have clay soil, adding lime, just calcium helps break down the clay.
Okay.
See?
Okay, good to know. I did all my gardening on the coast, so totally different soil, totally different everything.
Yeah, I knew that lime was good. That's why I tried to put it in my front yard, and I need to redo my front yard yet again.
Mm.
I just need the rocks pulled up. I want to do more and more of my yard in grass.
Yeah.
And yeah, I put a whole lot of lime down, but I don't think I put enough down.
You know what's really nice too is there's it's like decorative moss that is made for being walked on. So like pets, like dogs.
Yeah,
it's so nice. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I know where you're at. Location.
Yep, high desert. That ain't gonna work. And then OG comes along and says, put lime in the clay canuck and mix it all around.
I love it. Thank you for that.
Add coffee grounds and eggshells. I do that. I ground my eggshells into a powder, and I fling it in my backyard. I save up my coffee and I fling it back there, especially just before the rains, which is why I had to just get done paying a fortune for a landscaper to come and cut everything down. It looks good back there.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it's nice to pay someone to do it and not have to do it.
I hurt my back while I was pulling weeds, and I just said, that's it. Have him
forget it.
And then he pulled up a couple of the plants I didn't want, a palm tree, a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, I got a lot done in a very short time. I just didn't go out and enjoy it this weekend, but I am going to kick a dog's ass.
I don't have video. I closed the screen cover so that I didn't ruin the glass screen. But I have no idea what he did. I bet it's freaking adorable.
A hole out in my backyard.
Not bad adorable.
Bad.
Oh,
bad dig. Bad.
I'm sorry. It's very confusing when you're calling me bad and then calling me by my nickname.
I'm sorry. you need this dog with you right now, because that was a big asshole he just done.
Poopy.
Bad dog. Bad. I need to go bury him in it. Don is saying you have to be careful with coffee grounds. Good for roses and tomatoes, not so much for a lot of others. Coffee grounds will increase the acid, which is opposite of calcium lime, which makes it more base. Oh, maybe I should stop doing that shit in my grass then.
It's it was really cool. We would do that because what are they called? The oh shoot. It's like a bush, and it's got these big flowers made up, or big bunches of flowers, little flowers.
Are we having a sexual conversation, or is it just that my brain?
No, a plant, azalea. Okay. Is that the one? One of them. Either way, it's really cool because depending on the alkaline or acidity of the dirt, the same plant will come up with different colored blooms.
Seriously, that's cool.
It is. It's really cool. So we, drop extra, we used to do a lot of coffee grounds in the one plant. So even though they're sitting fairly close together in the scheme of things, it was a small yard, but they were two totally different colors.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Anyway, John says electromagnetic inductive heating has to have iron or steel. Will
Gotcha.
not work on aluminum. There it is.
Yeah.
And you can touch it and you won't feel heat. It won't work on plastic or glass.
Interesting.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
And you're right. What's she going?
Oops.
What's she doing? And
What's who doing?
What's she doing? She's digging so that she can plant a garden, and you are here to encourage her because you can't go out there and this is your way of being out there gardening with her. That's why I'm right. I got you, sis. I got you. I got you. John is like, not that I would want it to work on plastic. No, you would not.
No.
Like, you think there's a Brazilian place called The Candle? I feel like I'm stupid and I missed something.
I know, it's going over my head and I'm like, Brazilian place.
Oh, the Brazilian wax.
Oh, okay. See, and I heard the word Brazilian and I went straight to butt lift because there's that big thing about how they stink that's all over the internet right now.
Oh, really?
So I hear Brazilian and that's where my brain goes.
I just know that those are the Brazilian waxing. That would be a great name for one of the places.
A candle. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really smart. Oh, gee, were you in marketing ads?
There you go. That's a good question. So John says, Jude, I think Digger wants to plant a vegetable garden. Yep.
I am going to do a vegetable garden again this year. And yeah, hopefully this year veg will grow. Last year I killed anything edible, but all the flowers did beautifully. So this year I'm hoping to feed myself.
There you go. Well, you might have planted flowers that were edible. You never know. Jude's like, for snails, put beer in a jar lid.
Yes. We used to do that in a pop or a beer can. You pour a little bit, and it doesn't have to be beer, although the beer worked best. Pop worked as well. But yeah, it was just gross because those things stunk when you had to dig them back up out of the ground and dump them. Oh, it was awful.
My mom made me collect a whole bunch of snails out of the palm tree, put them in a coffee can,
Yeah.
and then we poured salt on them.
Oh. To show you how that went?
I'm just going to tell you, that taught a kid a lesson.
Yeah. I'm not sure what lesson you're supposed to be learning, but you learned it.
I think it was cruelty to poor little snails. John's like, being in the Great White North, she still has a few days.
Yes. Yes. It's honestly, it's only just getting nice, and it's still cold at night. So I only just turned the heater off.
He adds to it, effing drunk snails won't eat the plants. And Jude's like, and it unalives them.
Yes.
OG says, do you think plastic surgeons use a silicone mold? No?
I don't know. I would think that the silicone implants, they come already made.
But they're not really silicone.
No. No, it's silicone on the inside, is it not? Well, these days not so much, but...
Yeah, I think back in the day they were. OG's like, have you seen a picture of this ugly animal? I don't know which ugly animal, but I've seen a picture of a couple of ugly animals. Don says, no, I meant I was in the chat for the show. I know. I used more words. Yes, you did. But I was in the chat too, and I tried to talk to you, but it was going so fast, and I just went, forget it. And then Jude's like, my dog got stolen on 9/29. A Chihuahua puppy is 1,000 and up. Oh my gosh.
Wow. You never did find it or get that puppers back, eh?
That's so hard.
Yeah.
We get the TJ batch over here, and they all have so many health issues.
Yeah.
So many. Dom says 9/20, 9/23, 7 months ago. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Said,
Oh.
Dom, you shouldn't have read my mind. Now you're not finishing sentences too. See? I warned you. And Dom's like, interlinear is a Bible with cross references with original Hebrew and Greek.
Oh, cool. Okay. I've got an app for that.
I got an app for that. Don't worry about it.
I've got mine's a prophecy study Bible. So it has all the same things. It's got all the links to the various verses and whatnot. So every single line you can find relates to other lines and other verses in other books, and it's really neat. Helps keep everything straight for me.
Would have been nice if they'd have written it straight.
Yeah.
But they have humans coming along going, but wait a minute. Remember on page 29? We're over here on page 3098. Page 29 relates. I can make it happen. So I just sit there and go, oh, for freak's sake. So Oki says, check out the Interlineal Bible. It's so amazing with a strong concordance book.
Yeah, that would be cool. Concordance, is that Catholic?
I have no idea.
Or am I just being a really bad Christian? Not knowing what that is? I know I've heard of it, but I thought that was a Catholic thing. The concordance. I
don't know. Again,
I don't know either.
I'm from the school where even Satan knows every word in that book.
Well, yeah. How else is he meant to twist it?
Exactly. So you know what? God will tell me what I need to know when I need to know it.
Yeah.
Dom says, Jude, that is too bad. If we only invested as much time in other humans as we do with pets. But humans suck. They sure do.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Oh, dude, like, this ugly animal, you ding-dong. This ugly animal. No, I haven't seen the mug on this ugly animal. I haven't. Jude's like, no.
Neither have I.
And Opie's like, straight Catholics are rare to find.
What do you mean by straight Catholics? Like Orthodox?
I'm thinking that the priest might have gotten a hold of one or two.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid he's saying.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking. Some humans are hard to deal with. Dama's like, concordance is just a book, usually religious, that gives some definitions and explanations and additional cross-references.
Okay.
Like, each word in the interlineal has a number reference in the Strong's concurrence with full explanation of each word.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. That would be very useful.
Okay, so that means I somehow or another got caught up. Why do you make noise? Somebody's in Discord DMing me.
Oh, that might have been mine because I have no idea how to.
Honey, you are handsome. I don't know why you were saying that in your ugly mug. And your wife and child are absolutely. Oh, sweetheart, I'm going to beat your ass.
Okay, I will come and look at it next time.
Oh, I'm not. No, honey, I'm going to have proof to share, or you're going to have to send one also to Digger. Okay, because we really try not to keep things from each other. So, without that, I will share things with Digger as though she is my Jiminy Cricket. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to keep me balanced. And in the event that I go off the deep end, she is here to go, oh, honey, you just left the farm. What the hell is your issue? So,
Jude, are you being funny?
Huh?
I don't know if Jude's being serious or a smart ass.
I'm
the very
serious.
next comment.
Oh, okay. Jude's like, I was a Catholic. They'll have their own place in heaven. Yeah, somewhere up there. And thank you, honey. So
good.
he sent a picture to you as well. And
I
that
will
way
check
then,
it out when I'm not on the tablet.
you know what I need to do? I'm going to put you guys on hold. Digger, I'm going to let you talk to chat real quick. I brought the wrong dyes. I have to go into the pantry. I brought the blue and the red and the yellow and the vanilla.
Oh.
But I got to go get my green dye.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here. I can chitty chat. I cannot
Chitty-chat.
see the screen. Here,
You
hold
don't
on.
have to see it. You just go for it.
I just
am
have to
going
shoot
to
the
just stop my
shit.
camera and let y'all chat. I mean,
All
I could
right.
turn on the intermission and let y'all rock
No.
and roll for a minute, but here.
I can chitty chat.
There you go.
I
It's
went,
yours.
yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get
It's yours.
get
You go,
technically savvy. So here we go. I've got my hands are I can actually handle the tablet. Here we go. Nice. All right. I will I will definitely check out that picture afterwards. OG. I'd be tempted to turn on the camera, but honestly, you're not going to see anything. So I'm just going to close that up again so that I don't have to accidentally throw a rock at the screen and ruin my brand new tablet, because that's the sort of thing that I do, right? So what about the rest of you guys? Have you got oh no. Hopefully I'm still here. Oh, there we go. Apparently I nearly I nearly shut down StreamYard by accident by closing the cover on the tablet, so I won't do that again. Let's see here. It says, I hope my digging is done. It's not done, but it's almost done for the day. I got another 20 minutes or so. Because I need to wash the mud off me before I go up and start doing a Bible study, because, even if they can't see me, I should try and make a good impression, right? So, OG, you said a few months ago, a Catholic priest. Now the altar boys are catheter licks. Oh my goodness. OG. OG, you're awesome. Oh my goodness. Her milkshake brings all the stream to the yard. No, Dom, I don't need to cleanse my spirit. That's what the Bible study is for. I need to cleanse the mud off my knees. Oh. I actually, you know what? This trench tool, even though it's a trench tool, it's doing a pretty good job for what I'm needing. So I'm impressed. Maybe the Army knew something about digging holes, eh? Don't give in to that sin and temptation lurking on the fire gates of hell. Yeah, I don't know. See, from my understanding, the eternal flame is going to take the sinners, and it's just, you guys, well, we know how a body reacts in flame, right? Like, we cremate bodies. So imagine how much hotter the eternal flame will be. The body doesn't last very long. So it's not, from my understanding, you're not going to be burning forever. The flame is eternal, not your punishment. And I liked that one.
I'm back.
Oh, good. I've hit a really big root.
Is that what I heard happen? Well, let me share with you. I ran out to cover up what Ditto done. Wow, there's too many D's in my life right now.
Hey, no one has ever said that was a bad thing.
Apparently not. And after I said that, I heard Bobby yelling, phrasing in my ear. But anyhow, I see why he did it, because a gopher came up just a couple inches away from where he dug.
Oh, so he's trying to get the.
He is. But that's my yard. That is So
Yeah.
I have to get some Irish Spring soap and go bury it. But
Irish Spring soap, eh?
yeah,
Does that do damage to the grass? I guess not.
they say it's not.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to see. Ooh, look at that. That didn't even melt. Why? Because that's not hot. That is the funniest friggin' thing ever.
It didn't melt?
No. I flicked some of the color wax, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Onto the emulsion thingy, the heater, the stovetop thing, and it didn't even melt because it's not hot.
Oh, well, crap.
No, but the wax that I want melted. The wax
I
didn't want to melt when it ran away from me didn't melt.
Oh, okay. So it's a good thing.
I'll have to show you this. I'm gonna have to make more of this. This is fun. This is really kind of fun because again, now I'm sure if it would have landed on the pizza pan, that it would have melted, but it didn't melt when it landed. Okay, for all of those looking, I was putting the coloring in here, and a piece of it flipped out over here, and it didn't melt over here. So it's like,
nice.
It flipped out of the pan onto the stovetop, but it didn't melt because the stovetop's not hot. How cool is cool?
That is really handy.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might want that. In the kitchen, except for when they turn off the power on me, I like to have propane ability, which my house would still have it, I guess. I can make an outside thing. So anyway, okay, I'm going to read. I know that y'all went down the hill on the religious thing. So I'm going to go read this.
Let's see.
Where am I?
Jude saying rapture.
Oh, I'm going way up. Wait, were you reading it too?
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to be reading it. Oh,
well, I didn't keep up with anything. You still got lots to read.
Yeah, but I didn't want you having to mess with anything. Bless your heart.
Oh, no, that's fine.
The stories I could tell about Bible stuff and stuff. You know what? We should just do a chat where I can just sit and listen to y'all and roll my eyeballs. And it's nothing personal. I am a Christian. I really, truly am. But there's politics and religion.
Yeah.
Religion, politics will keep my attention for about 3 minutes, and religion about 3 seconds. Dom's like Blondie, great song. Jude's like, the Jews don't believe in hell. I don't either. Maybe I'm Jewish.
Hey, there you go.
You know why? Because I believe that our Father is a forgiving Father. And therefore, like any other parent, he still wants his children at home and will discipline them at home when they get there. Jude's like, I did it in the choir loft once.
Ooh.
Girl, you're going to have to get home and tell your daddy about that one because he already knows. He's going to be like, girl, I saw you that day at the choir loft, and you're going to be like, oh, no, you did it. And he's going to say, heels over that one shoulder right there, and you're going to go, oh, shit, you did.
He did.
and then Dom's like, Jude, most people in the world of any religion believe in hell. I think at the very least they think they can talk their way out of it at the last minute. I don't think I can.
No, I think you were right earlier about saying that's kind of what OJ did. I think he wanted to make his peace with his maker before he was gone. So he's got everyone in the room to sign an NDA so that he could go ahead and tell the truth. Oh my gosh. That cracks me up.
it makes so much sense. And I'm telling you, our brother Jesus was sitting right there waiting for him, and he probably saw him sitting in that chair, just sitting there waiting, and thought, "Oh, holy shit, I know who that is, and I got to own up to it." And he was probably talking to Jesus when he was talking about it. So, oh, just like Richard Simmons is an eternal flame.
He is, but that's a good thing.
Wait,
that's a good eternal.
Is Richard a she now?
No.
Oh,
Richard was always.
But I thought I heard you say she is, and I'm like, wait,
oh
what?
No, that's just me digging and breathing heavily.
Dom's like, don't believe in hell. I meant, don't believe in hell. I meant. Got it. Yeah. Catholics. Dom's like, Catholics like to do it in the rectory. Oh my god.
Oh, geez, Dom.
Then he laughed, and Jude's laughing at her ass off, and Dom's like, every Baptist preacher, pastor, minister's house, see, too many fucking names, I have ever been inside of has a stocked wet bar. Exactly. And you know what? I've got too many of those preachers, pastors, ministers, and so forth fucking somebody else's wife outside of the church. And they were like, holy crap. So, it's hard to believe in the human, I don't care, that is sitting there looking at me in judgment. Because you know what? Here it is. I know who I am. You just think you do. And you want to go ahead and lie to make me equal to you. And I am worse than you, but I will tell my own truths to make people understand my truths. Do not lie about me to make them think that I am worse than you when really I see
you're just as dirty.
I see how much dirtier that makes you. And I don't want people to be that dirty. When I point out that somebody is going through something and they need help, or somebody is behaving badly and they shouldn't be, it's not because I take joy in it. It's because I don't want them to go down my path. Does that make sense? I know who I am. Nobody judges me harder than I do. So go ahead and say what you want to say. Oh, bitch, please. That's fun. Let's go do that again. I never did it the first time, but that one's a fun one. Now, if you want to really talk some shit, come on, let me tell you about this day. So I'm just saying. But here is the problem that I have, is that these people sit in judgment when they are already instructed not to. I sit in my own judgment, which I am not supposed to sit in my own judgment, but I still do. And that's what makes me depressed, because people will play word games and then I go down a rabbit hole on what their intentions are with that word game. And then before you know it, I'm not in a good place. So people are not good people. They are not good. And it's all while they're sitting in judgment that they are the worst and the drama makers of it all. Oh, geez, like Jesus spent his whole life being sober. It's a shame that the Christians always want to tell you about that one time he got hammered. Well, see, here's the thing. Was he always sober, or did he just drink a lot but had a good metabolism? I'm just saying.
To be fair, it's a sticking point. We believe that because the Bible specifies that his first miracle was to turn water into new wine. Well, new wine isn't wine. It's not fermented. New wine is grape juice. And the reason it was such a miracle was it was the end of the season. Or it was out of season, and yet he was able to turn water into fresh grapefruit juice or grape juice. So, because it's not a miracle to be able to pull out some alcohol that you've had sitting there and fermenting. Well, it's kind of a miracle to turn water into it, but the thing was they specified new wine, and apparently that's because it was grape juice. But that's just certain denominations believe. So it makes sense to me, because I always wondered why they specified new wine. Like they use wine in the Bible, but that one time they specified new.
Right, that makes sense. I like the question right there. That's one of those things that that's a good thing. Ow! Now I'm just going to try and cut my finger off with these scissors.
Well, that sounds like a fun plan.
Yes, it does. I'm making it a dark green is what I'm after
Yeah.
over here. So where am I?
Yeah.
Always doing more things than not. Jews, I go to church of the queen size bed. Why a priest? Why a priest when I can go right to the spirit? Exactly.
Yeah.
OG said, well, see, we're supposed to be able to fellowship,
Yeah.
but I'm just going to tell you the in most cases when somebody wants to fellowship, in my experience, I have found people who want to, in reality, be able to sit in your judgment.
Mm.
They're just trying to get. They're going to get to know you, and before you know it, you have given them a weapon to use against you. Just saying.
Yeah.
OG says Jesus also had a lisp. That's why he turned Simon's name to Peter and Paul to Paul. Oh, that makes sense. And Judas betrayed him because he was tired of being called Judas. That was good.
That's awesome.
Dawn says,
Oh, wow.
bed is good. It is better when you go to the bed exhausted. Just saying.
Yes.
And Dawn says, he got hammered on a cross. I'm sure did. OG's like, God is similar to dog because they both make shit we have to deal with. Oh, you know.
Do you know there was only one car brand that God was ever okay with? Do you know what it was?
No.
It was Hondas, because the disciples were all of one accord.
Oh,
we're all in one accord. Yeah. Yeah.
Just going to say, sometimes we have to question where the hell we're from. We are not a right group of people, but we know that God had a sense of humor. How do we know God has a sense of humor? God put me here, didn't he? No, God let me come here. God said,
I was going to say, make a plan. Just make a plan, and you'll see his sense of humor.
Oh, there's that one too. She sits and laughs at me on a daily. She really does. Oh, I so have something. As soon as I get this wax poured, we're going to get out of this. How the hell did we turn this into a religious conversation?
I don't know.
I don't know.
To be fair, it's not overly religious. We are having more of a religion pun.
It's a comical Sunday. Come do your religious class here. There you go. We
Yeah,
can do this
now we're good.
Week. There you go. Okay. Wait. Jude says, I have to behave now. He's paranoid and sundowning. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You be good girl. OG says, the Catholics are candles. Oops. Thank you for reminding me about that. God dang it. You know who forgot to put the perfume in the candles?
Oh, oops.
That would be me, but that's okay. I'm quite sure I can get this little mother open and figure out what I want to do with it. I'm not even going to be picky about which one I want to use. Come on. When I tape something, sometimes I tape it too hard. I wonder if it was me that taped this. It makes sense because this was a hard one. Okay. I like that one. Lavender apple thyme or just lavender. Blueberry. I don't want that one. I'm thinking lavender. Ooh, jasmine, but that one is getting ready to go boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I'm going to use lavender apple thyme.
Ooh.
Okay, folks, be angry with me. Be really, really angry at me because I'm not measuring it while we squat. The little batch got a whole lot more than the first batch did.
All right. Okay. Well, just as long as there's not so much that it causes headaches when you burn them.
Oh, yeah. No. I just got to make sure it gets into the wax.
Yeah.
Because I poured the wax before this lovely little reminder about the Catholics use candles and perfume because people stunk. That's why
Yes.
where they set us was in a pew. Get it?
Nice.
Makes
Nice.
sense. I like that.
That's why we're in the pew. I like it.
That's why we're in the
Makes
pew.
loads of sense.
Dom says, "Hey, Digger, do better at joke telling." I told the joke, and apparently it didn't go over too well.
They were all in one accord. They were not all of one accord.
That's
I know.
the one.
I know.
There you go. Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Oh.
She's like, "Gosh darn you, Dom. You got me." Okay, so wait. Am I getting all of the air bubbles out of this thing first? Thank you, by the way, OG. Very, very perfect timing. See, God is good. God is with us. God knows that what we're doing. You know how I know that? Because God told you to tell me about the perfume right when you did.
There you go.
Because I didn't put the scent in, and I was still able to. So it is just proof that no matter what,
He's watching out for us.
He's always with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hard to preach about Jesus to the younger generation because 3/5 of his name is sus. And you know what? Those kids, they be noticing that kind of stuff. Dom's like, sack minus religious, sack dash religious. I don't get it. Don says, Digger, you need to cleanse your souls soon. SOLES, your shoe soles.
Yes.
See where he went with that?
I see that, yes. I know I've got, like 4 minutes? Oh, I'm on a fairly easy part. It's a good part to end at anyway.
No, you do. You don't have much more time. God dang it.
No.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to share a whole lot of it then. I wanted to be able to share a whole lot. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. It worked this way. StreamYard doesn't exist for Android apps. There is Stream something else.
Android app for StreamYard. Yeah, there is. I just got it on my new phone.
Is it called something else?
No, I just got it on my new Canva and StreamYard are both there. Maybe I'm thinking Canva. I have to look on my new phone, but I can't do it right now. But we always need to get together prior to a stream in order
so that we can play with all this stuff.
You always catch me off guard.
I thought I could just, sit in the chat and comment, but I forgot just how painful it is to type on this silly thing. It was just easier to figure out how to get on so you could hear me.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of times I'm like, dude, it's just easier to get on stream, in my humble opinion, and that's why it's like we're supposed to be able to do what we do daily, and still be able to stream. That's the whole idea. It just might, like this right here, might take some ingenuity on doing it.
Yeah. Well, now that I've figured out how to do this, maybe I'll do this tomorrow or something. If it's still nice out, I'm going to be out here anyways. Maybe I'll bring the tech out and see if I can't figure it out. I can play around with it.
Well, give me a call. And the reason that I say that is because right now is an extraordinarily awesome slow time at the office, and then I come along and start dicking around and getting no work done.
Yeah.
At all, because I'm really serious. It's a really awesome time to just be like doing nothing. And, if I get one or two things done throughout the day, that's one or two things that it really wasn't that important to get done today.
Anyways, yeah.
But look at me making progress, kind of a...
Well, I do. I would need someone to be my audience to tell me if you can see me and hear me or all of that fun stuff.
Well, that's what we need to do. That's why I have the test
can you hear me now?
Right. That's what the test area that we have set up is all about. I also use that for office training and stuff like that.
Okay, Yeah.
I'm just
All right. Well,
saying.
I am at the stopping point. I can't really fiddle anymore, so I will say goodbye to you guys, and you have a wonderful evening. I'll drop you a line. Oh, oh,
There's
there
your
we go.
reminder.
Yeah, so I will, if it's a nice day, I'll come out and get it set up. And if I can, then I'll give you a shout. So don't wait for me. Don't be looking for me to call you. But if I can get it to work, then I will.
Yeah, I still think that I think you need directive. So that's why I'm saying you need to
Yeah.
call me so that you're not working so hard at what I can help you do in just moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're going to teach yourself the wrong way to do something, and then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, it becomes a habit. And
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I'd
But
rather teach you the easy, boring way.
yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. So just,
Yeah.
give me a call anytime afternoon our time.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice out, so I'm hoping I should be able to get out here again tomorrow.
there you go.
Oh.
Just get you all set up. And that
Yeah.
way then, from now on, again, you learned that
It will be an easy thing.
this is why I said I needed to have the thing. I got overly happy and just poured that little shit right in there. And then didn't stop pouring. But yeah, no, it just makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
To do it like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a green
Oh.
So I was going to tell you the lovely story about karma today. And we got so sidetracked I didn't get to. Do you have like 5 minutes at the max?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got that much.
I won't even pull up
smoke.
all the background because I was going to pull you up all the background as proof. So she's not going to get doxxed.
Whew. Yeah.
No, she can get doxxed. I don't really care. So here is the lovely little thing. Okay. Oh shit. Now I just poured that, even though I tipped it just a little bit, and in the process of it, I took a whole bunch of wax out of there. God dang it.
Oh darn.
Yeah, I could scoop it up and put it in there anyway. So anyway, here is the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Several years ago, I try not to kill people. I want that said out there first and foremost. I really need people to understand I have a temper that scares me because when I used it one time, I didn't mean to. Okay?
Right.
In the process of me using it that one time, I kind of ended somebody. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
So luckily CPR is available and it brought her back. Okay? But it was enough to scare me. That's why I don't like to get angry. Okay?
Right.
So I had an employer who, well, let's just say she stole some money from me.
Okay, yeah, you've told me this.
She stole $15,000 from me.
Yeah.
Folks, this is her mugshot. I'm just saying, why not? Right?
Yeah.
So I am showing her mugshot right now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Blondie.
Because I can, but wait for it. So this happened in 2014. Okay.
Yeah.
She stole the $15,000 from me, then let me go and said I never worked for her.
Right.
So she never paid the taxes on the money for a year and a half on me.
Right.
Okay. She also did not pay unemployment. So after she stole the $15,000 that I had, which is all I had as a single parent, she didn't give a shit that she was putting me in harm's way. Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, she did some time. Well, this week, me feeling really rather down in the dumps, and
Yeah.
a mutual individual who knew us both asked me about her.
Mm-hmm.
I went, I don't know. And I Googled her. Okay. In the
Okay.
process of Googling her, I pulled up a new thing that's Mantis Funding LLC versus Donna Solis Salois. I don't know how to say it. Okay, well, that was her mother's new husband's last name. Got it. Okay. AKA Donna Ernster, AKA Donna L. Albrock, AKA Donna L. F. Renter. I don't know. She was probably cussing at somebody. AKA Donna Ernster, AKA Donna Salos D. Or DBA, Complete Accounting Solutions. After she goes to prison for insurance fraud and stealing money from clients,
Yeah.
she was being sued in 2028 or 2018. I'm sorry, in 2018 for stealing money from this New York business, Mantis Funding LLC, through her new accounting business. Okay.
Oh, the one that she's not supposed to have.
Well, she shouldn't be doing accounting. You wouldn't think that if you have a felony that you could still be an accountant. So, I don't know, but I don't know anything. I'm not smart. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So anyway, I kept pulling stuff up on her. Okay. And every 3 years, she is being taken to court for stealing more and more and more money from people. Every 3 years. This has been going on. I can't quickly pull them up on her. Here's one for 2011, which was shortly after. She just keeps going, just like an Energizer bunny. I want you to understand something. I put this under the karma bucket, right?
Yes.
But here's the reason why I put it under the karma bucket. She is running her ass all over the friggin' place, right?
Yeah. And every 3 years she's getting caught and having to run again.
Which means she's doing it in between, but it takes a while for somebody to catch on. Do you know who is zero debt and owns her own business and owns a house?
I know. That's gonna hurt. Hurt her.
Hey, Karma, here you go. Here you go.
Thank you, Karma.
Don't show up at my front door. You and your ex-husband.
Yes.
Come on. I want you to. I want somebody to make her want to come get me. It's all public knowledge. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to call her out because you know what? She owes me a friggin' $15,000 plus interest. Now I got savvy and figured out a way to make that $15,000 only cost me about $120 a year in interest. Okay. So I was smart in how I did that, but I had to pack up everything that I owned. I had to move away from the state that I knew I could breathe in into a state they didn't know I could breathe in. So that was a little experience. I had to fight to get my unemployment. Oh yes, I got my unemployment, and then I got to move back to town. Okay. So I got blessed because of her crap. It's karma. I am happy as shit. It is total karma. I am just saying. Am I calling her out? Yeah. and you know what? If I knew Cat Williams, I'd probably call hers out too. She's a karma.
It is nice when things happen the way they should, and it couldn't have happened to a better person.
You know, the thing is, I hate that her victims keep getting more and more in numbers. That's the only thing that I don't like. I did what I could do to stop, but she keeps changing her name in order to get around being noticed, right?
Yeah, my management company does that, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, businesses do it. It's very common for businesses to do it, and I don't
Yeah.
like that businesses can do it, but
No.
for a human to do it, I mean, seriously, the courts ought to be taking a look at oh, you have a record, you can't change your name unless you get married. That's what they need to be doing.
Well, yeah.
So I just wanted to share that with you.
Well, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that she's she's doing so well.
Right. I will never get my money back, but you
got peace of mind. You got a lot of years of peace of mind.
Paid it forward to me already.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to take it as a lesson and move on. And the fact that I didn't, because I could have been doing prison time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how angry I was.
Yeah.
I could have been doing prison time. But I just had to say, walk away. Shimmy, walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could have been a problem for me. And I completely walked away. So just saying.
Oh my gosh.
There was that. I just thought I'd share that. Are you packing your stuff up? You should be all packed up by now.
I am. I'm all packed up. I'm just I'm just having a smoke while I sign off here, and then I can run home and clean up.
There you go, sweetheart. Well, just wanted to let you know. I'll go into the chat. You hang around while you want to. Okay?
Okay.
OG says Christians believe that Jesus was right because he said, "This is my body," and he held up a cracker.
Yeah. Nice.
This pod is another Wick sequel. OG says Jesus went to Pontius Pilate with no passport on his own accord, and that's a civics lesson. I'm 100%.
Oh my goodness. I am going to reuse that because my buddy Ron in the church chat's the one that gave me the accord joke.
Well,
so I will be using that.
All of it because it's not going to be here for you to. I'm going to screen capture it for you. Okay.
Okay. Yes, please.
I'm screen capturing it. I'm sorry. That means that you get my lovely mug. Where the hell did my Discord go? I don't know. It's the first thing. Oh, somebody sent me a picture. Or no, I already got a picture. I don't know what I got. Find Digger. Find Digger. There it is. Okay. So you got that. So getting my fat butt back over here, Don says sacrilegious was a play on sacrilegious, was saying this was not really a religious discussion, more about making fun of religion. Right. But, I'm cool with it being a sacrilegious show as long as it's like funny. Dom's like, Digger, bye-bye, because he knows you're getting ready to leave. And Jude says, bye, Digger. And
bye.
Jude says, bye, Digger. Don says,
thank
Digger.
You.
Jude says, bye. That's funny. OG says, I got doxxed at the mental. I know how rude of them. How rude of them to dox you there. That's just rude. They tell everybody everything.
They're supposed to dox you. Those guys, it's okay.
CPR stands for consistently pushing ribs. So next time you give CPR, push them suckers. Push, push. OG says you can get about $22,000 for selling the parts of a fresh body.
OG, I will have you know that that is a question I have brought up, and no one yet has an answer to it. All these people taking maids, what's going on with their bodies, and how to, just how much money is our government making off of selling body parts? That's just one of those, curious thoughts that I have.
So wait, are you telling me when it comes time to burn me, bag me, drag me, somebody may not be burning me and therefore they may be making money off of me?
It depends. Yeah. If you really want to make sure they can't be doing that sort of thing, you got to die at home alone and not be found for, a week.
Probably my life in a nutshell. Got
And
it.
that way they
Okay.
can't use anything.
So far, if I don't show up on at least a Sunday, y'all might want to start questioning where I am if you haven't seen me in any chats. I get where
Yes.
you're going with it. OG's like, shouldn't calling people out. Yeah, we were already there. Doink, doink, doink.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then
Actually,
says,
Cat Williams is the king of calling people out.
oh, did
He's
I
been
do
saying
a
that
good thing?
forever. Yeah, Cat Williams has been saying forever about the craziness that P. Diddy and his ilk have been up to in the rap industry and in Hollywood.
Well, that's not the same cat that I was thinking of. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, this Cat Williams that I'm thinking of is a black dude, and he's a comedian and an actor, and he was on his way to stardom, but he refused to play the little Illuminati games that they wanted him to play, so he got left behind, which is why he stopped being in movies all of a sudden.
And look how it's working for everybody else. It's karma.
Yep, but
I cannot sing. I don't even know why I did that. I am so sorry. Do not sue me. If you lose your hearing, I apologize. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I did that.
It was not bad at all. It is. And he's having a blast with it.
It's good because I'm having a blast with mine. So, that's it. She's a karma-million. Got it. See, I wasn't getting it. And then all of a sudden I realized there was a song but I couldn't get the song in my head. Go back to the rest of my jokes. Please, he prays.
Never mind, you did scroll back.
It's as if I knew, right?
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus was a Jew? I don't know if that's a statement or a question, so I kind of tried to do it where it could be taken anyway. Before he was God. Yes. And
I think technically he was God first. And then he became a human. And then at that point he became a Jew. And then he went back and he became a god again.
See, and I just think there was so much more work in that than I'm sorry. I think my daddy had a son, and now he is my brother, and he watches over me. And just like any leader of a house, right?
Yeah.
He is in the son position as long as God is still in the God position. So
okay, I see what you're saying.
Good, because a lot of people don't want to have to go there, and I'm like, I don't care where you want to go.
My beliefs are my beliefs.
I done met my brother, so I already know I don't have to have faith in him. Okay.
Yeah.
So OG's like P. Diddler, Sean Puffy Grooms.
Yeah. Well, his name progression was so telling. We just didn't know to look at it.
But see, and didn't that just like the karma bitch in my life, all these different names, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go back to what the hales, all these different names. It is telling, folks. It doesn't have to be so obvious as P. Diddy done diddled, right?
Oh my goodness.
So it could have been, but it didn't have to be.
It didn't have to be.
You know, Judas wasn't Jewish. He wouldn't have settled for a few coins.
Yeah, he would have asked for a lot more, you're saying.
So Dom is like, see everyone later in the week. Yes, Dom, honey.
Yes, Dom, you be well.
Much. You know, I wish that you could stay in I don't know why you got kicked out of my Discord. You were in there. I wish you could get in there and stay in there. I don't want to kick you. I want you there so that first of all, I can make friends with you in there. And then, because, you know, it's important, but then we can chit chat anytime that, you know, one of us sees the other one in there. I'm just saying. OG's like, thank you for making my day better. Love you both. OG, we love you too. John,
yes, we love
you for keeping the chat going and up on its thing. OG, we love when you pop in. Sis,
Yes.
we absolutely love you. You come in, you say, you talk, you get to know, and then you get to share it amongst all over the place. So we love everybody to come and chat. Not a whole lot of people. AP, I don't know if you're still listening, honey, but if you are, you take care.
We love you
are
too.
always being thought of. We love you dearly. You take care, honey. Everybody, if you
Yes.
see any of the old gangs, tell them that we are here, that they need to come over here to the new channel to like and subscribe. It is important. I didn't think to bring in Digger's channel when she came on. I so should have done that. But
Yeah, I honestly, yeah. Lord knows, I was afraid that it fell asleep and turned me off, actually. So
yeah, no. But anyway, we love you all. Thank you very much. Digger, I'll talk to you in a moment.
Okay.
Thank you all so very much. See you next weekend. Maybe on Friday, maybe on Saturday,
Bye.
maybe on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bye-bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.
Just hang out with a friend and ask them for their phone number real quick.
It has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.